Arsenal transfer news. Today, shock Endrick link as €60 million attack launched. All the latest Arsenal transfer news in one place, including updates on Endrick, Maxi Araujo and Ederson. Arsenal in shock. Endrick link. Arsenal are admirers of Real Madrid striker Endrick, caught offside claims. The Brazil international is currently on loan at Lyon after failing to get much game time in the first half of the season. His spell in France has been mixed, but he seems to be hitting a bit of form now after facing fierce criticism for not scoring in Ligue 1 for almost 3 months. Arsenal are said to be monitoring his situation because there is a growing belief that the teenager could be made available for transfer this summer, despite recent reports that Real Madrid are planning to integrate him into their team again next season. Arsenal like Endrick as Real Madrid star facing transfer uncertainty. Arsenal are keeping an eye on Endrick's situation, as there's the growing sense that the Real Madrid forward could be available this summer. The Gunners are big admirers of the talented young Brazil international, and sources with links to the agents industry have informed me that he's one of the names they're looking at as they explore the market for attacking players this summer. When Real Madrid loaned out Endrick to Lyon in January, the message I was getting from my sources was that he very much wasn't available on a permanent deal or in a loan deal that included a buy option. At that time, a straightforward loan to Lyon suited all parties well, but the situation is set to be reviewed again this summer, as Real may need to make sales to help them bring in the signings they want, while an anticipated change of manager could also lead some of this squad to be open to moves elsewhere. Numerous sources confirmed to me that signings in attack are a priority for Arsenal after their issues in that department this season, and Gabriel Jesus in particular is someone expected to leave the Emirates Stadium. There are question marks too over both Leandro Trossard and Gabriel Martinelli. Endrick can play up front or out wide, and looks like a good fit for Mikel Arteta's side, while he's also young enough that he can still improve after a tricky start to life in Madrid. The 19-year-old has shown during his loan spell at Lyon, and sources close to the player suggest that returning to Real is still his priority. Real Madrid have responded after Arsenal asked about signing Endrick. Arsenal's dream of signing Endrick has been dealt a major blow by Real Madrid. The Gunners are expected to be active again in the summer transfer window after failing to sign a single player in January. One of the areas where Andrea Berta will look to strengthen is the attack, where Gabriel Jesus is likely to be moved on as he enters the final year of his contract. Arsenal will need a replacement for the Brazilian, and Endrick has been viewed as a good option. However, this move will not happen. Real Madrid tell Arsenal they will not sell Endrick. Endrick's future has been up in the air for well over a year now. Real Madrid paid a whopping €60 million to Palmeiras, plus another €12 million in taxes, £52 million plus £10 million, to sign the Brazilian back in 2022, when he was still 16 years of age. Fabrizio Romano. Endrick only officially moved to the Galacticos in 2024, and he made 37 appearances in his debut season, albeit most of them were off the bench. The Brazilian's long-term future has been in the news throughout his time in France, and Team Talk have revealed that Arsenal are one of the clubs interested in signing him in the summer. However, the report has claimed that the Gunners have been told in no uncertain terms by Real Madrid that Endrick will be going nowhere. The striker has been instructed to return to the Bernabeu in the summer and will be a part of the club's plans for the 2026/27 season. Mikel Arteta will now have to look elsewhere to strengthen Arsenal's attack.